All right, we're going into our spinal mobility. So basically, we're working a lot of our thoracic spine to focus on all the dimensions that it moves. So we're first going to start off in a 4-point position. My shoulders stacked over my elbow over my wrist, and I'm locking out those elbows, kind of rotating those elbows pits forward. And I'm pushing through the ground with my hands and my knees. Now I'm going to start to rotate through that pelvis. And I really just want to emphasize tucking and squeezing my pelvis. I'm not even really working into the back yet, I'm prepping everything. So I have good control, pushing through the floor with your hands and your knees, lock out elbows, shoulders are away from the ears, so no shrugging. So I'm really just emphasizing that pelvic roll. Prepping. Elbows locked. Now shoulder blades, pinch, push, pinch, push. Notice how I'm not bending my elbows. I'm pinching the shoulder blades and then spreading the shoulder blades. Pinch, spread, pinch, spread. Inhale, exhale. And I'm getting good control of that upper back. Good. So I segmented my hips and my shoulders. Now I'm going to start to move to my spine. I'm going to initiate by tucking the tailbone and thinking going into that lower back and arching that back as I press through, spreading those blades, tucking the tailbone down, elbows locked, belly drawn in, tuck tailbone, then initiate the roll and think segment by segment. Shoulder blades are pinching, I'm looking forward here. So right here, my spine is hanging like a jump rope. And I'm looking forward, shoulder blades are retracted, but also down away from the ears. Now tuck the tailbone. Notice how I'm waving it up, segment by segment on my spine. Spread blades, push to the floor. Inhale. Tuck tailbone, rolling through. And I just got to do this controlled. Speed will come, but you really don't need speed. Just rotating through. And really emphasize the pelvic rolling to take away that stiffness in the lower back. Tucking up to the ceiling, tucking up to the ceiling, still tucking up, pressing to the floor, tuck the tailbone down, rolling, spread the blades, push to the floor. And I basically waved my spine, extended and flexed it. Okay? Now I'm going to work on a little bit of rotation here. So now I go to half kneeling position. I'm going to pull my hand up and twist, and then back down. So it's almost like I'm pulling a bow and arrow to a rotated spine position where shoulders are stacked on one another. So I'm rotating that top shoulder back as much as I can. Keeping the hips square as much as possible. I'm going to feel a little movement through that spine, and even in my lower back and my hips, big rotation through. Try one more. I'm going to switch it up, go back, hand flat, push through the floor, exhale, twist. Got a little pop there, that's what I'm looking for. Exhale, twist, rotating through. Big breath out, breathe out. Twisting through. Rotating as much as you can, ideally to at least shoulders stacked on one another. Push through this hand to help you twist more. One more. Good job. So I did a little bit of waving of my spine, rotating my spine in one direction, but in that kneeling position, I'm going to rotate a different way too. It's a little bit more challenging. I was lifting this inside hand, now I'm going to lift this outside hand. So I'm going to push that knee into that tricep and push my foot and hand down, and I'm going to rotate through here. And as you can tell, it's a lot more limited in the range. but I am trying to still rotate to stack shoulders. Press firm through the floor with your hand and foot to keep your balance, and then push your knee into your tricep, like you're holding a coin between your tricep and your leg to keep it nice and tight. Let's switch sides. Again, this is going to be significantly more challenging than the first one. Rotating through. Twist through. You'll feel some lower back stuff. You'll feel some spinal rotation. If you can rotate in your neck without pain or discomfort, do that. Otherwise, just keep your ears between your shoulders. Sandwiching and pressing the tricep into the knee and vice versa, twisting through, big exhale. All right, and now we're just gonna get into a nice big roll and extension. So, I'm gonna start off in this kneeling position here and pull myself into that cow position that we just worked. And then extend the hips and squeeze the glutes. Keeping the glutes squeezed and extending. Squeeze the glutes, lift the chest, slide that elbows, shoulders away from ears. Coming down. Pushing back, elbows hit the floor. Sink those hips back into your heels. Pull, tucking in your tailbone. Rolling the spine through, squeeze the glutes, elbows locked, lift the chest, push the belly down, hold, down, back. Feel the stretch, pull, arching the back into that cow position, extending, squeezing, lifting, lock out elbows, fire those glutes. Do about 5 of these, sitting back, rolling through, squeeze glutes, strong glutes, always. Open chest, elbows locked. One more, sit back, feel the stretch, pull through, rotating the pelvis, squeeze glutes, lift chest. And then down. All right, that is your spinal mobility. In between days, off days, if you're feeling a little bit more sore, give it a try. I'll see you in the next video.